Hi, I'm Susan Wise, a Senior Project Manager with Bullseye Locations. Today I'll show you some advanced search features that are available with our embeddable interface. See our introduction to creating an interface to learn the basics. Let's open an existing interface and take a look. There are many options for how an interface should look and how search should behave. For example, we can configure how the search should behave and how results should be returned, whether the user's location is known or not. Those options are found in the Search section of the Options tab. The first group of options dictate the default search behavior of the interface. By default, the options to detect a user's location and perform an auto search based on that location are enabled. The Detect User Location on Page Load option means that when the page loads on a desktop computer, the IP address of the computer will be detected and used to approximate the location of the PC and therefore the user. On a mobile device, a user will be prompted for their permission to use their location, and if granted, the device's GPS will be used to locate them precisely. This means that there can be differences in results and distances between desktop and mobile devices. The auto search on page load option means that a search will automatically be performed based on the location of the user. This means that location detection must be on for auto search to work. If location detection is disabled, auto search is unavailable. Of course, if location detection is on, auto search is optional and can be either enabled or disabled. When auto search is on, you can elect to search by postal code or by city and state or province. The difference between the two is subtle, but since postal codes are not bound by geographic borders like cities, the center point of a postal code is different from the center point of a city, so results and distances will differ slightly. The next section on the page is for Google Autocomplete. Google Autocomplete suggests address information based on a user's input. For example, if I start typing Somerville, New Jersey, Google Autocomplete will start guessing as soon as I type S, and will keep narrowing down its suggestions as I continue to type. Once my desired city is visible in a list, I can select it to automatically fill the search input. Google Autocomplete requires a paid subscription and the use of your own key. It's not available with Bullseye's integrated mapping option. The default results display section dictates how the results will be returned after the search is performed, assuming the user can be located. The option to display all locations on the map does just that. Displays all the locations that could be returned in search on the map while displaying the results of the auto search in the list. This only occurs on page load. On subsequent searches by the user, Brady's results are returned in the map and the list. Display all locations per country performs a country search based on the country that's detected or selected by a user and returns all the locations in the country on the map and in the list. This behavior occurs anytime a new country is selected in the dropdown. The next option, Display Nearest Locations in List, will show Radius results in the list instead of all locations in the country. It should be noted that if the country is configured for territory searches, neither of these options will work. You can also show a predefined set of locations when the page loads. To do this, first create a location group using the Settings menu. Once you've created your group, select it under the Preset Locations option. The final option for default results is a preset map center and zoom. Use your mouse to pan and zoom the map to the area you want to load the map with. The interface will show all locations that are located within that area on the map and the list. If a user can't be located for some reason, like IP detection is disabled or GPS permission hasn't been granted, there are several options available depending on what default search and default result options are configured. Preset locations and display all locations on the map behave as described previously. You can also opt to display a no results message. This message can be configured in the results section. The No Results Message Editor supports HTML using the WYSIWYG editor or HTML code using the controls at the bottom of the editor. That's a lot of options for controlling how the search and results behave, so that's all we're going to learn today. See the other videos in our interface series for more advanced configuration tutorials. Thanks for watching.